Well, Neil, 2-2 draw today, last minute. Does that feel like a point gained or 2 dropped?
Definitely a point gained. I didn't think it was a great game, football-wise, for the spectators. On the balance of play, probably just about deserved a point. Conditions obviously didn't help, swirling wind and the pitch. So all in all, I think it's a point gained.
Yeah. We took that lead though, and I think at that point, early in the second half, we were probably worthy of that lead.
Yeah, I mean, first half, I wasn't pleased with the way we played first half. I thought we were a little bit lacklustre, a bit one-paced, didn't keep the ball enough in the final third, and had the conditions as well, with the wind, and I just thought we were going through the motions a little bit. We let the players know at half-time that we needed to raise our game. And we were going to have the conditions against us second half, so it was going to be tough. We're going to have to defend our box well, but we came out the blocks, and I thought the first 15-20 minutes of the second half, we deserved to go into the lead. Great ball in from the corner by McQuilkin and a fantastic header by Scott, and we deserved our lead. And for 15-20 minutes, we were the better team, like I say, against the conditions. But they were always going to have a spell. They're a good side. Since I've been back at the club, I think they're one of the best sides we've played against, albeit in the conditions we've been up against today. I thought they were decent, and they were always going to have a spell. They came back into it, and I'm really disappointed with the 2 goals we conceded. Didn't really track a runner for the first one, albeit it's a great strike, and perhaps they deserved to get back into the game. They put some pressure on. But the second goal we conceded is a real poor goal from our point of view. The ball's in the final third. The keeper shouldn't be dribbling past 2 of our players and then the 9 getting in down the side. It's a poor goal. But this team, they don't know when they're beaten. We've done it the last couple of weeks now, and previous weeks ago we go behind. They don't die, and we always go right to the end, and fair play to our lads. The last 5 or 10 minutes of the second half, we put a bit of pressure on. Balls into the box, impact from the bench, great ball in by Joe Morley, and came and finishes for us. So all in all, I'm pleased with the point. I'm not overly pleased with the performance, and the players know that, but at this stage of the season, it's all about putting points on the board.
Yeah, I think at times, like you've mentioned there in the first half, scrappy.
Yeah.
But we did play some good football. It was just getting the final product, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we tried to, but it just wasn't happening for us. I thought they kept the ball better than us in the final third, first half. We tried to play and get it down, but it just wasn't happening for us. We did that better in the second half, and the goal comes from a bit of decent play, and we get the set piece from it. But all in all, I've got to say, Chris, 800 through the door, fantastic crowd. It's difficult because the conditions were not great. Swirling wind for the players to play, and the pitch, is really, really bubbly. We're at the end of the season. Most pitches are difficult to play at the minute. So you're asking to try and play, attractive football, and you're up against it, weather and pitch. So, it wasn't really a spectacle footballing wise, but we've grinded out a point.
Couple of high points, really. I mean, obviously Scott Warren's goal, really well taken.
Oh, yeah, great goal.
Obviously came in, we're all happy there last minute.
Yeah.
But at the other end of the pitch, Leon Phillips made a couple of outstanding saves, didn't he? One in each half.
He did indeed, yeah. And special mention to Leon. He's been excellent since he's joined us. Made some big saves in quite a lot of the games for us, and that's what you want a goalkeeper to do. Big moments. He hasn't had loads to do in any of the games really, but key moments. Great save first half from the header, and then the save in the second half where they've had a shot from the edge of the box. It's hit Scott Warrer, who's on the floor, and stayed in, and the kids volleyed it, and Leon's pulled off a fantastic reactive save, and he's just done really well for us. He's put like an air of confidence in the back 4, comes for crosses, done really, really well, and I'm pleased for Scott as well. Been away for a couple of weeks on international duty, come back, he's had a bit of jet lag because he didn't get back till late Wednesday, so didn't see him Thursday, and chucked him in today, and he was excellent, great goal.
Yeah, another key moment in the first half was the foul on Dan Cockline, the keeper outside the area.
Yeah.
A lot of opinion is the keeper should have been sent off for it. What was your view?
Well, speaking to the referee, and then at the end, and then speaking to other people, and speaking to their staff, it's either a red card or it's not a foul. I don't know. You can have one or the other, and he's given a yellow card. In my opinion, I'll be brutally honest with you, I didn't think it was a foul. I didn't think it was a foul. You know, there's a lot of uproar about it, and Nick Amos going berserk as he does. But I'm standing there thinking, I really didn't think it was a foul. Let's get on with the game.
No, my view, having seen the video of it as well already, you know, fortunate to have that second view, but you know, it looked like a foul, but I thought it was a genuine attempt to get the ball, and there was another defender there, and a yellow was probably fair, but I think I'm in the minority on that one.
Yeah, sometimes it goes for you, doesn't it? You know, and the kid gets sent off, and we take advantage of it, and you get 3 points, but you know, you don't want people sent off for silly things, and I just didn't think it was a malicious foul that was warranted of anything really. So just get on with it. Let's have the free kick and try and score from that.
Well, we got a point. It's a point closer towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
3 teams below us have lost, which is always going to help our position.
Yeah.
We have. I think that we've lost a point on the distance between the 19th spot, but
but definitely a point gained, because you know you want to keep chipping away and keep trying to move up the table, and there's going to be permutations the next 5 games, but in the main, I'm far happier now standing here with a point than of losing 2-1, albeit against a really good Runcorn side, you know, and they'll be disappointing, because I think with 3 today that'd have been right on the cusp of the playoffs, so we've probably dented their hopes of that. You know, but from our point of view, if you'd have offered me a point before the game against the Runcorn side, I haven't lost in 6.
It's 9.
Was it 9? Okay.
9 now with league games.
Well, new management staff, so they probably haven't lost since we went up there.
That's true.
Yeah. So you know, a team banging form, and we've nicked a point, so I'd have taken it.
Okay, well done on the points, and City Liverpool next week, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a tough game. You know, we've had a little bit of information on them, hadn't watched and that, and you know, by no means a gimme, just because of their league position, and I've already briefed the players on that. You know, a difficult week for us. We've got to make sure we plan. We'll train both days, and we'll plan accordingly. There's absolutely no gimmies in this division, and we've got to make sure there we go up there and we put on a professional performance and try and get the 3 points.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for your
time.
time.
No worries. Thank you. Cheers.